Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports coach and trailer sales with a beautiful Paducah, Kentucky sunset. Hope you're having a great day. It is cooled off here in Kentucky. Now, the word is it's going to be hot again next week, but hey, is what it is, right? We are enjoying, it's like 75, 80 today, a little breeze. Ooh. It's been a great summer. It has been hot here, though. I think it's been hot pretty much all over the U.S., but it has been hot in Paducah, Kentucky. So have the deals. The deals have been hot, too. All right. We have a guest speaker on this show. That one is actually brand new, and will be photos and video tomorrow. We've got Bad Chad and his brother John back in the house with us out of Ocala, Florida. They are with Show Trucks Unlimited, and they are putting the shine to some wheels. Before I get started on the one I'm actually showing you the video on, check out that. Holy cow. How about it? So, it's amazing on a brand new truck when they come in, they're not polished like that. So, we have our guys that do it here in-house, and then when we need extra help, we call up Bad Chad and his brother John, and they come. Those guys definitely do an incredible job on the polishing. All right, back to business. This is, I'm going to say, one of the most optioned Renegades for its size I have ever seen. 7 pages on the build sheet. Typically there's 6. 7 pages on this one. It is a 2022 model Renegade 41CRB-XM. It's 41 foot 6 inches overall length with the 505 horsepower Detroit DD13 and the Allison 6-speed, the heavy-duty 6-speed automatic transmission. 10,000 original miles, custom full-body paint, custom lighting. It's got like a built-in LED light bar you can see in the grill with some custom lighting that flashes, or strobes, rather. Very, very tasteful paint job. Very nicely done. I've never seen one. I mean, I've seen some similar to this one, but not this one because it was a one-off custom paint job. Again, 2022 model, 10,000 original miles, 125 gallons of fuel on board, your standard 150 gallons of fresh water, Michelin tires, like new, 10,000 original miles on them. Onan generators got low hours. We'll pop that door open here in a minute. Now, here's something cool, too. Renegade does not install ladders anymore. Check that out. This one was custom built by the dealer that sold it new and installed. Very nicely done, guys. Very nice. 40,000-pound Gen Y hitch with the 2 5/16 ball currently set up. You can flip it over to a 2-inch. What's cool about this, you can actually pull this pin. This little guy moves back here and creates a pintle hitch. You've got adjustable height up and down. It's already got your glad hand fittings for your air ride or air brakes if you're pulling an air ride or air brake trailer. You've got your 7-way plug for your marker lights, and then it's already pre-wired for Voyager camera system if you've got that on the back of your trailer. It's got the LED scene lighting. You can see up there the backup camera and then one of the LED lights below that. 3 slides, so 2 slides on the driver's side, 1 slide on the back. This is very comparable to like a 38 CSB, but it's just about 2 foot longer. This one is 41 foot 6 inches, including the ladder, so it's like probably 41 foot overall nose to, the back of the body, where your 38 CSB is typically like 39 foot. So it's a couple feet longer, a couple more feet of living space, outdoor entertainment. It's got the big Girard awning. You can see mounted there. Look at that. Look at that sky. I don't know. I almost feel a storm a brewing. It's been kind of some unique weather today. It was hot last week too. What else do I know about this one? I told you about the custom strobe lights, the LED light bar. I think that's all. So I'm going to open up the belly boxes, storage compartments. I'm going to pop the hood. We're going to open up the cab, and we'll take a look at all that. And then I'm going to go inside before I run the slides and just give you a very brief look at the interior with the slides in. I'm going to show you how much room you have in this coach to move around. So appreciate you watching. Over 200 photos on our website at chasecoach.com. Full description, price posted on there too. So if you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I do stay busy. Man, I've got so many phone calls today. It was a busy day. So if you call me and don't get me, please leave me a voicemail or send me a text. Sometimes a quick text is super easy and fast, and I can give you a shout back. But look forward to hearing from you if you're interested in this coach or one we have for sale. So hang tight. I'm going to open up these boxes, and I'll be right back with you. There we go. So the hood is open. I just always like showing you how clean these, obviously it's a 22 model with 10,000 miles, but I just want to show you how clean our inventory is, okay? Stored inside since new, so that's the passenger side. Driver side, same deal. Freightliner Cascadia chassis with the DD13 505 horsepower engine. Now, on the Cascadia, they make like a shorter nose and a longer, shorter hood, longer hood chassis. This is the shorter, which means it's going to turn quicker, sharper, whatever you want to call it. It has the adaptive cruise and the collision avoidance. That's what that black box is between the first and second step. That is to help prevent you from running over someone. It also has the deal where it will help keep you in your lane. If you are swerving in the other lane, it will gladly and quickly let you know. So the inside of the cabs on the Freightliner, very nicely done. I actually was bragging on the Volvo yesterday. A lot of these truck manufacturers are so close anymore. It's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen another, but the Freightliner, kudos to those guys. Very nicely done. Air ride seats, I'm pretty sure they're heated too. I've seen a heat switch on the other side. Back here on the belly compartments, the first one's going to be where our batteries are at. So we got 4 of the 8D, that's 8D for Delta. 4 of the 8D batteries down low. We've got the 31 series, which are the engine starting batteries up above them. So if you're ever needing to jump start the engine, if you had a dead engine, do these. Don't do these. You have a air outlet, so there's an air line, actually like a piece of hose back in the back compartment you'll see in a minute, and that actually chucks up right here. So you connect that there. If the truck's running and it has air pressure built up, I think you'll have like 120 or 30 pounds on that line. You can air up a tire on the coach, on a trailer you're pulling, on an ATV, bicycle, whatever you need. Some more just electrical components. Again, the Renegade product, very neatly, very tastefully wired. The craftsmanship of those guys is just second to none, in my opinion. Next one back is going to be the 450 Aqua Hot. So this is an all-electric coach, meaning it makes hot water and hot air with diesel fuel or electricity. So you can either run the generator and turn the electric side of the Aqua Hot on, or you can plug into a 50-amp shore power at your house or campground or shop or whatever, and you can use the electrode side of the Aqua Hot to create hot water. And how it works, it's pretty simple, but in kind of a short form here, it takes and heats up antifreeze, what they call boiler antifreeze, to a near boiling temp, and runs it in this closed loop system. So this antifreeze gets hot either through the diesel burner or through the electrodes. It runs in this closed loop system. And your fresh water, like if you were taking a shower, your fresh water runs through this copper-looking coil that the hot antifreeze is also running through. Now, they don't touch because, obviously, if they did, you would take an antifreeze shower. But they don't touch, or they're not supposed to. and you take your fresh water, you run it next to the boiler antifreeze and that heat exchanger, and it makes hot water. Very, very cool technology. So similar deal when it's making hot air. It's taking the boiler antifreeze, getting it hot, and running it through these little heat exchangers inside. They look like little radiators. It reminds me of like a little transmission cooler or something. So that's how it does hot air. But again, very neat. No propane on board. You need diesel fuel, and that's it. You can do whatever you want with the diesel fuel. Next one back is storage. Looks like we've got an outlet up in there. Very nice. Good idea. Polished aluminum wheels. Again, Bad Chad and John from Show Trucks have got a hold of those and got them looking like chrome. Polished aluminum, but got them looking like chrome. 3/4 pass-through on this one. So that means down underneath, you'll notice that the storage bay kind of keeps going over to the other side and butts up next to the generator. That allows you to put, some folding lawn chairs, tables, just anything when your wife goes in that antique store, when you're out traveling and comes back with this old antique patinaed mirror that she wants hauled home, you can stick that down there, okay? And there's that air hose I was mentioning. So that chucks up there in the front and creates, or you can use that to air up whatever you need. Back here's another storage bay. We've also, nope, not there. So I thought something else was up under there, but just storage. I want to mention too, all of the boxes are what I call rhino lined or sprayed with like a gray bed liner. It creates an excellent moisture barrier and a little form of insulation too. So one of my favorite options when I'm picking out options for a new Renegade, I'll always check that one. Back here on the driver's side, the left rear corner, we've got our transfer switch. We also have the 50 amp, what I call the buddy plug up in there. So you could use that if you were pulling a trailer. You could run your power cord from your trailer up through that little black plastic cap down there in the bottom, and you could actually plug into that. So instead of, you don't necessarily need a generator on your trailer. You can just plug into your truck and run the generator on your truck. Or let's say you're traveling with friends and their generator quits. You could run their shore power cord over up through the black little plastic cap and plug in there. It also has a powered shore power reel, 50 amp reel with a 36-foot cord on it. Very easy to unwind and reel back up. It's a powered reel, so you just press a button and it winds it back up. 12.5 own-end diesel generator. Of course, the Quiet Series, super quiet, easy maintenance. 488 original hours. We went ahead and just serviced it too, so you're good for 200 hours on the service. Over here's the wet bay. If you've watched some of my videos before, Renegade is very neat and organized how they lay it out. So you'll see that green handle there in the middle. It's down on tank fill right now. So all you do is pull up to the campground or your house. You pull this hose out, which is on an electric reel, pull it out, put it to your faucet, turn the faucet on. You drop that down to fill the tanks. You've got 150 gallons of of fresh water on board under the bed. So you turn that down, it's gonna fill it up. It does have vents on top of the tank, so when they get full, you can either check the gauge or you will see water running out on the ground. Or you can do that and go to city water. So what that does is that takes water pressure from your faucet on your house or shop or campground. If you turn it on to this hose, raise that up, you're going to pressurize the fixtures inside the coach, whether it be the shower, the sink in the bathroom, half bath, or in the kitchen. You have a black tank flush, which is a great idea when you're dumping your sewer. Put water pressure to that, and it's going to clean the black tank. Got your cable hook up. There's your gray tank valve handle, black tank. This is cool. That's a little sprayway. So you pull that blue hose out, quick connect there, and you would turn your water on. Let's see here. Where's your water? Maybe there's not a water. I thought there was one down here. So turn the water pressure on, which you can do inside the coach. And you can spray a pair of muddy boots off, wash your dog, whatever, you'll have water pressure. Low point drain, another pressurized spigot. This is the button you press to reel the hose back up. You can see that reeled up, and then that's the flow jet, and I'll explain a little more about that. Now, one thing too, these are equipped with a whole house water filter. That's what the blue guy is there. It's got like a 10-inch water filter in it on board. Something you want to change every, probably, I'm going to say every 2 or 3 months if you're using it a lot. It filters the water that you're putting into the freshwater tank or the water that you're running through the city side. So 75 gallons of gray, 75 gallons of black, and the white coiled up hose there is a macerator pump. So when you're dumping the black tank, this is actually a requirement at some campgrounds. Not all, but some campgrounds won't let you just use the 3-inch standard sewer hose, which has been around for 50 plus years. Some of them require you to have a macerator pump, which is that. So it's real easy. You pull the black tank handle, you turn the pump on, and you're not going to have any sewer coming out until you turn the red handle. So it's a very clean, kind of simplified way to dump the tank, and then that little pump right there actually grinds up the sewage and runs it through this white hose. Now, big question, what if that pump quits? What happens? Well, you can actually just take it loose right there and use a standard 3-inch hose like they've used for years. Something I noticed, the sewer box has got like a black paint. That's called a temp coat. So this coach has the temp coat on it. The temp coat alone, I think, is like a $4,300 option on this. So it had that, and it had the upgraded what they called the blue board wall insulation that they offered when this one was being built. Between the two of those, that was over $5,500 in upgraded insulation between the 20 mil temp coat sprayed on it, in the wall, ceiling, floor, and the waste box, as you can see there, and then the blue board insulation. So again, options. I think over $90,000 in upgrades on this one, not including the paint. So like $120,000 including the paint. Dual 3,000 watt inverters in this one. It's the Victron Energy Multi Plus, which is the same ones they're using on the 25 models. It's been a great model. It also has the solar charging system. You can see the little box down there with the red and the yellow and the green light. That's the solar controller. 125 gallons of fuel, 120, I stand corrected, 120 gallons of diesel, and then your DEF tank here, fill in one spot, so you don't have to pull 2 hoses out. Literally pull up to the pump, and you can do your DEF and your diesel all in one. Another view of the driver's side cab, 10,000 original miles. I put the keys back there when I was taking photos of the manual, but I think it's 10,400 maybe. Garmin in-dash navigation with a Fusion audio. It does have locking differentials. You can see the switches for those. There's the switches for the custom strobe kit that it has, and the light bar. And this is cool. This actually comes off. So this Garmin GPS, you can take that off and hand it to your passenger, or pull over and, hold it with both hands if you were needing to enter in your destination. But in-dash navigation through Garmin, built into the truck, and then a Fusion audio. Has the smart controls, so you can set the cruise, turn your music up and down. All that's built in to the steering wheel. 6-speed Allison automatic, so very easy to drive, shifts smooth. Allison has been around for, I was going to say years, I'm going to go with decades. It's an older company who definitely has it figured out on the big trucks, construction equipment, buses, your Prevost buses, your Newmar buses, all those have the Allison in them typically. So what am I missing? It does have the side view cameras. That's something I noticed. So when the hood's down, you can see that camera there. You turn on your right turn signal, it's going to give you a view looking down the right side of the coach. So keyless entry, both sets of original keys included. You can see the keyless entry there to the left of the door. We talked about the outdoor entertainment. Again, options. Over $90,000 in options in a 41-foot coach. It's the most per foot I've ever seen, so we'll put it that way. 3 roof airs. I do want to mention that. Sometimes I forget to say that, but typically standard on this length of coach, you would have 2, one up front, one in the bedroom. This one has 3, which it's not super hot here today, but I had them on. It's actually the first time I've ever turned the airs off while doing photos. It was getting cold in there. So anyways, that's the storage boxes, hood, cab. I'm going to, let's just go inside. There's no sense in pausing now. Then I'll pause and close everything up and run the slides out so you can get the full tour of the inside. Electric steps, Quickie brand. It's got the heavy-duty door, of course, with a screen, so you can take and close the screen, which is trip the sensor then. But tiled entryway, very easy to keep clean. Does have the theater seating. Okay, so main purpose here is to show you the amount of space that you have inside the coach with the slides in. So you've got a good 2.5 foot, maybe narrows down to about 20 inches or so to get into the cab. Something cool too, this has the cutout. It's 27 by 27 inch piece. So you can see this lifts up. See there how I just lifted that up? You can set that out if you didn't need the bunk. And what that allows you to do is you don't have to duck to get in the cab. So if you didn't need the bunk, you take the beds in two pieces when they do that. So you take this piece, set it up there over the other piece, and you can remove that cutout and have easier access to the cab. All right, going back this way, you have probably 3 foot, maybe 3.5 foot to access the half bath. Very nice. See the tiled wainscoting around the toilet area there. Now, to get to the bed, I guess the only thing you would have to climb across is the bed, and that's if you need to access the master bath, which the only difference between it and the half bath is it has the shower back there. But you have full access to the bathroom, kitchen, the theater seats, the dinette, everything without running any slides out. So that's one thing that the Super C coaches are known for. First thing is safety. I'll touch on that. You have a engine, a firewall, and a cab. If you hit someone or someone crosses the median and hits you, there's a lot of iron and steel in front of you as basically a wall or a guard. That's first thing on the safety, but also something that the Super Cs are known for and people really like is how the amount of space you have traveling. So without running a slide out, you have just an abundance of room to get up and move around. So that's the inside with the slides in. So I'm going to pause for just a moment. We're going to bump the slides out. I'm going to close all the doors up, run the awning out to show you that, and we'll finish up. So if you're not a subscriber of our channel, please hit the subscribe button. We would love to have you along for the ride or for the journey, we call it here. The main purpose is informational, to show you different motorhomes. It's ones, if we make a video of it, it's something we have for sale. So please feel free to go to chasecoach.com, check out our current inventory, check out all the pre-owned or used ones by clicking pre-owned, and then we're also a new Renegade dealer. So we have some in stock typically and some on order. So, or we could custom order one for you. So would love to work with you on that. But keep in mind, we are a new Renegade dealer. I think that's all for the inside here for a moment, so I'll be right back. All right. I'm just admiring that Kentucky sunset and the trees back there. It ain't all that bad. Got the slides out. Let's go around the driver's side here just to show you. Something I noticed too, rarely do you see the window, especially a window that size, on the end of the slide out. I like it. I like how they did like the same height of window. If you kind of notice, the window on the end of that slide and then the first window here are like the same height. I'm a fan. I like windows. In fact, I think that's where like Prevost and Newell and them, they really get just kind of an edge over some of the other companies because of how many and how big the windows are. So kudos to our friends at Renegade on this one. The windows are a cut above for sure. So 2 slides on the driver's side, one there, and then one back here in the bedroom. The bedroom has opposing slides. So as we round the corner, you'll notice the bedroom has opposing slides. So the bed is on a slide, and then like the wardrobe area with the TV and entertainment system. Gonna brag on the paint again. I like how the paint, ties into the back of the slide and then goes on around. Very, very nicely done. Oh, something I wanted to make sure you were aware of. They were pretty much as cut and dry on this label as it gets. Use caution while going up the ladder. You can fall and die. I don't think it gets any more plain than that. Let's see here. What did we talked about all the storage boxes. It's been a long day, I'm telling you. I've had more phone calls today than ever. It's been busy. Outdoor entertainment, you see the awning. Probably, I'm going to say 16, no, maybe a 20-foot awning, Gerard. Comes out. It's the lateral arm, so it comes out and then pitches down. Kind of makes, see there, kind of comes down, I don't know, 10, 15 degrees, maybe 20. All right, let's go inside. I gave you the nickel tour earlier. Here's the full tour. All right. Heated floors, by the way. Porcelain tile floor. Love the colors in here. Heated, too. So, we'll start here. You come in, it's a mid-entry coach, so you come in the mid. You have a Samsung TV overhead, and that TV is also on an arm that, like, folds out, so you can pull it out. Very nice size kitchen. So when we talk about where do you gain the 2 foot out, like between the 38 CSB and this one, I'm going to say a little bit of its counter space. I feel like the one in the 38 CSB is a little shorter right there. So you have the big stainless sink, lots of cabinets. Love the cabinetry, maple cabinets through this one. This is like the silverware drawer. Look, it's a stacked. So it's got a drawer built into a drawer. Nicely done. All soft close. Now, where is our wine drinkers? And I guess you could just put like glass soda bottles or something in here, but it has a wine chiller. Yes, that is correct. A built-in wine chiller. That was an option. I've never seen one in a Renegade. Now I have. It also has a built-in cutting board. How about that? Very nice. 2-burner electric induction cooktop, Samsung convection microwave oven. Very little use from what I can see on the cooking side of things. Very clean. Has the Samsung residential fridge with the French door. Fridge is located up in the front, so French door, fridge, and then freezer, ice maker too. Oh, something I want to point out. I actually had a call from a lady that recently purchased a coach from me, and her fridge was not making ice. See the little door to the left of that drawer right there? There's a valve in there, and that's how you turn on the ice maker. That feeds water up this way to the fridge. Overhead bunk, we talked about the cutout. It's got the, by the way, it's got the cab privacy curtain, so that goes around like halfway, and then the one over here goes halfway on an aluminum track, gives you full privacy, keeps the heat out too. Then it's same material as this, so you got this one that comes over, covers up the bunk area if someone's trying to sleep, or if you got a bunch of junk piled up here, you can close it off. It also has the roof access hatch. I'm kind of 50-50 on that for a couple different reasons, but hey, this one's got it, and it works, seems to work well. Has the little wood pedestal table there. You can set your phone or your drink or whatever if you're sleeping up here, and a drop-down TV. Now, that TV does fold and clips up and will set in the ceiling. You can see the ladder. It's here. It just hooks onto the wood there. You can put it kind of where you want it. On the slide, so behind the driver's seat, you have a dinette that comfortably seats 4 people. It also has where the center table leaf drops down. There's another cushion that's included that makes it into a bed. And you see it comes with, look at that, an iPad that's already got the programming to this, what they call the Vega Touch or Mirror app. So you can run everything like lighting, slides, water pump, everything from that iPad. And you can also download that app on your phone. So if you have an iPhone, and maybe Android too, but I know iPhone for sure, you can connect that to the coach and run it. All the remotes, you got your shade remote. By the way, the shades are electric, so you just press the down, and there they come. Okay, so the night shades are powered. The day shades are manual, but the night shades are powered. All of the original manuals, there's one set of keys. There's one set in the ignition, so both sets of keys included. Electric powered theater seats. So theater seats, very comfortable. You can sit there and then spin around and watch the Samsung TV. You just press the button here. Oh, there we go. And you'll see that. And I'm going to actually run this out to full recline mode. I was impressed with, I mean, it almost flattens all the way out. You can kind of get a look of it there. Ooh, got to turn on the party lights. So the bottom of the chair lights up and the cup holders light up too. Something else that's nice about the theater seats, you have storage with power. So you got USB and a couple outlets there to charge your phone, etc. Bath and a half. So on back you have the half bath. Not a ton of room, but plenty of room to get in here and take care of business, wash your hands, brush your teeth, whatever. Over here you have storage. This is nice. So this is big storage with pull-out drawers, so you can use this as pantry or place to store your washing powders or whatever, because it has an all-in-one washer-dryer. Now, this was a smart move. One thing about a coach that's shorter than 45 foot that people typically don't think about is you have less storage. So they done an all-in-one and then had this one up here with shelves or a clothing rod up there. So you still have a washer and dryer. It's just an all-in-one versus, normally it's the washing machine here and then the dryer up in the top. This one has your breaker panels. So all your the breakers that are controlled by the inverter, your main breaker panels, your Firefly G6 panel for your resettable fuses and stuff is up above. Sliding pocket doors. So this one goes like halfway. I love the way these are done. I don't know why. It just seems that versus one big door, you got the two. I think it just looks higher end. I don't know. I just like it. It has what they call the RV King bed. So back here in the master bedroom, you have a 66 by 80 bed, which they call the RV King. So it's bigger than a queen, but smaller than a regular full-size king. RV King, they call it, with the nightstands. Again, powered window shades, one window with the exit window in the back, and then the smaller windows on the side. Even down here by the bed, they put in an outlet with USB ports and a 110-volt plug. Again, very nicely done Renegade. Across from that, you have a wardrobe cedar lined closet. You've got drawers down below, so plenty of storage to put your clothing or whatever you're taking with you on the camping trip or the cross country. Going to take Route 66, put your hair in the wind, and do the cross country trip there. Lots of storage, even these, the middle ones, you can open those and access it there too. Now, there's another pocket door that gives you privacy, like in the bathroom. So the master bath, that pocket door goes over. You can see, blocks that off completely. Once you enter the master bath, you have another toilet. Both of them are the Tecma, which I'm a huge fan of. I know you're probably thinking it's funny to be a fan of a certain brand of toilet, but there is a difference. The Tecma, porcelain made, very nice flush valve on it, and they don't clog up as much, I feel like, as other brands do, so love the Tecma products. Back here you have a sink vanity, kind of extends over, cabinetry up above, and then you also have a medicine cabinet with a mirror, nice storage behind there. And then I always save the best for last, the showers. Solid surface shower, so like has the tile that matches the backsplash in the kitchen. Nice rain head up above there, shower wand, and then you got a skylight. So this is a big shower too. I'm going to say this is a 40 by 30 or so, but I mean, I'm in it right now. I don't feel like I've got to tuck my arms close to me, to fit in and out. So it's plenty of room to take a nice steamy shower with your AquaHot system. Guess what? If you've got diesel fuel and 150 gallons of water in the tank under the bed, you've got 150 gallons of hot water. Very cool. And it don't stop. It's a continuous system. So it's not like, hey, you're taking a cold shower because I just took one and the 10 gallons we had is gone. It does not happen that way. Again, if you have diesel fuel, which you should have, otherwise, how are you going to drive the coach again, right? Diesel fuel in 150 gallons of fresh water here under the bed, then you have 150 gallons of hot water. Twin 75-gallon tanks. You can see the water pump. It's part of the AquaHot system where it heats, but these are just very easy maintenance. If you're out on the road and you need something worked on, it is a Freightliner semi chassis is what it starts out as. So any Freightliner dealer, your roadside techs and stuff like that, they're more eager and willing to help because they just pop the hood and it's like working on a normal semi truck. All right, man, that was a lot. I'm sure I missed something. Again, it's 7 pages of stuff on the build sheet. I would be more than glad to forward you a copy. If you're seriously interested, I can get that to you. Just give me a call or shoot me a text or send me an email and we'll get that over to you. But sure I'm missing something, but that's all I can think of for now. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not already a member of our, or a subscriber of our channel. We would love to have you on board, and thank you to the ones that that are loyal and show up each day or each week to check out if we've posted and watch our content. I appreciate you. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales. Delivery, nationwide delivery available. We also do financing, accept trades, and we do some consignments too. So if you have a newer coach and you're looking for someone to market it for you and get it sold, give me a shout. I would love to talk to you. Thanks a lot. Until next time, have a great rest of your day.